I almost had an Apple Watch.
What do you mean?
It's like my parents, for my birthday, they gifted me one.
Uh-huh.
And then they were like, you can return this if you don't like it.
Okay.
And in this thinking process, I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. Thank you. I'm just like
as they handed you the gift,
they
you were
handed it to
like-
me. I knew I didn't want it. And then I was like, let me try. And so I unwrapped it and it was like asking me to sync. And I was like syncing and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good. And then they're like, what?
Oh my god.
But I was just like, this is true. I don't want to like waste anyone's time or anything. And I don't want to like redeem the Apple Play for 3 months. And then
Yeah.
they're like, hey, you need to pay for that. I'm like, we're good. So I was just like, I think we're good. So I'm just like, I'm trying to move away from tech. And like, I have a really nice watch that I love that I got from India and a sentimental value. And I'm like, I just don't need
I don't
that.
need your gizmo gadgets
Yeah. So,
tracking me in the cloud.
absolutely not. 5G bullshit.
I guess I appreciate the like standing by what you believe in and what you want and being transparent and honest in the moment, because I think sometimes people aren't honest enough when they receive a gift and then months go by and then you have to slowly untangle yourself from it in your life.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to do any of that because you were just
Did though, because I knew instantly, but I wasn't like courageous enough to say anything. So then we still like, if there's one thing Apple does completely right, is their packaging.
okay.
So intricate. And so we undid all the packaging, got the little bit out and the wristband.
Which is
set
supposed
it
to be
up.
a beautiful moment.
Oh yeah. And the whole time I'm like filled with $300 anxiety. And so I'm just like, so we had to put
That
it all back.
It may have been not knowing your target audience on your parents' part.
That's my mom and dad. My mom was like, we may be returning this instantly.
Okay.
But he might like it because he's doing the stepping challenge, and so maybe it's
okay.
good.
Okay.
But it was just so quick. It was, like I
Yeah.
never even got to speak to it. Like we had a silent relationship. So
Fleeting,
yes.
passionate. You figured out what you wanted quickly and you moved on.
So fast.
That's good.
Yeah.
Welcome
We started
to Dirty Waters, where we unpack
Apple Watches.
Apple Watches and then
Put 'em-
return them.
Yeah, it's just the whole process, the whole life cycle, the circle of life, just
Mhm.
unpacking and repacking. How have you been so far over the last 2 months hiatus?
That's a challenging question. I would say I really enjoyed the summer.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what I was thinking about this morning when I was thinking about it being like September and
Yeah.
transitioning seasons? I was like, I think it's been about 2 years since we started the podcast in like any semblance of the current state that it's in.
Really? Since like boots on couch experience?
Exactly.
Wow.
I think the first episode that we filmed was like fall time, and I was in like my comfy fall pajamas, which looking back, I don't know why I filmed. Oh, actually, I do know why I filmed in my pajamas.
Okay.
I think probably my intention was to change.
Yeah.
But that first day we encountered so many technical challenges that I think my resiliency was at an all-time low. And I was like, if we're going to film, it's going to happen in this outfit that I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, I can see your hierarchy of needs where at the top it's like, don't crash out. The middle's like, doll up, look cute.
Yeah.
And so we really did get down that hierarchy of needs.
But I wish I had the footage from us trying to get that figured out, because we could have absolutely put a meter in there that was tracking my state of being, and it was not looking good.
Yeah. I think it was kind of like at your brother's birthday when your mom tried to record. And just you see the light go out of someone's eyes.
I know.
I
was
saw that over
hard.
5 minutes repeatedly as you were bargaining with technology, trying to like grasp at the gigabytes that were lost of the recorded footage that I knew instantly, so gone. And I
Wait, did we lose footage?
not footage, like the audio swap. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like we
Oh
troubleshot
my
it for like months. Sorry, we troubleshot it for like an hour.
That was the second episode.
Oh, the first one.
Episode, we just couldn't get it to work at all because we didn't have the power on that thing.
I thought that was the same day.
No, that was an
Okay.
equally long day. It took us
Wow.
5 hours that day, I'm pretty sure, to film the first episode.
Yeah.
And then the second one, was just forever. We did so much testing, and then like 10 minutes in, it switched the input.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. So
Now I'm getting paranoid about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Que sera, sera, as they
Exactly.
say. Yeah,
As
just
they
like
say.
that.
So yeah, so pretty cool that it's been 2 years. I think it's kind of funny because in 2 years, I definitely envisioned us having more episodes out. But you
Yeah.
know what? Life happens.
Yes.
I think we've shown up really authentically for all the podcasts.
That's how it works. So it's also not bad. I feel like it goes one of two ways, where either create a bunch of episodes, or we create demand, by
Exactly.
lowering supply. Simple economics.
We're geniuses.
Absolutely visionaries,
Yeah.
trailblazers.
We're businessmen and
Oh, yeah.
women.
Absolutely.
How have you been?
Pretty good. Pretty awesome. Yeah. It's been a good 2
Whoa.
months. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever asked you that question and that's been your response.
Yeah. I just been more like disciplined and trying to, every day do a little better. And so I've been
Yeah.
like, I've really been hammering down like workouts 4 times a week, getting numbers up. Feels amazing. And then
Okay.
like now I'm trying to like get my sleep down. Good video game achievements. Feels great. So I'm being more disciplined. Disciplined for working out in video games. Really just
Hell
two
yeah.
sides of the same coin.
Okay.
But yeah, overall like work's been not bad. And yeah, I'm going to like concerts with you. It's pretty fun. So
I almost asked, who are you going to concerts with? Where did you see?
yeah, part of your like your heart
Totally.
dropped. Like, does he only get me on weekends? Like, what's happening?
No, you know what it is? I have so many different versions of you. This like podcast Riaz and concert Riaz and family party Riaz.
Yeah.
It's interesting because the reason that we get along so well, I feel like on like a soul level, is because I think all those different versions of us get along.
Yeah.
But also in my brain right now, you're not the same person I have seen all those concerts with. Even though you are, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, give me 2 tall boys in, and I'm definitely different. A little
Well, that's
bit.
a whole separate conversation. But
yeah, no, it's been pretty
I
good.
forgot for a second that you're the same guy I've been going all those concerts with.
Yeah. But yeah, I did have one thing kind of crazy I was thinking about. Happened last week, Wednesday night. 'Cause I feel like when it comes to dream analysis, there's 2 people in my
Okay.
life. Carl and Nepali.
Who's Carl?
Carl Jung. We're on a first name basis. Oh yeah, I think he
Okay.
the master of dreams, as
Okay.
the APA refers to him as.
Okay.
And and so I was just thinking,
Naturally.
yeah, so I had a dream Wednesday night, kind of crazy. So I'm just like at work, and I have a coworker. I'll use fake names just to, keep anonymity intact.
Okay.
So Penelope, my coworker, and then the administrative assistant Guinevere.
Okay.
Right? Those 2. So Penelope, my
Pen
right,
and Gwen.
yeah, Pen and Gwen. Oh my, wow, nice. Yeah, put that in the bank. Okay. So Pen, my ride or die.
Okay.
Right? Gwen, awesome. Love her too. And so in the dream, I'm at work and Gwen is like, hey, Pen stole my chicken suit. And I'm just like, what?
Not the lunch trauma.
The chicken suit. And I mean like a full head. I don't know. It wasn't described, but it was a full head to body, white suit,
Oh,
red
suit.
gizzard suit.
I thought chicken soup, and I was
No.
like, "Oh my god, that's horrible!
That's
Why would
bad.
anyone steal lunch?" Oh, chicken soup!
Chicken
It's
suit.
like some furry shit.
And I don't even know. Well, not do chickens have fur? Is this like a dinosaur question? Like, did the T-Rex have feathers? I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's actually a sidebar question.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
Is dressing up as a chicken count as being a furry? But we'll circle back on that.
And I don't know if this is like Jurassic Park-esque or something, or maybe Halloween coming up. But I'm like, chicken suit. So Gwen is like, Pen stole my chicken suit, and I'm gonna confront her about it today. And if it doesn't get resolved, Riaz, I need you to go to HR. And I'm just like, you're the administrative assistant, but you need me? I'm like, and so I'm torn here because Pen's my ride or die for like 20 different reasons, but one of them is because she doesn't steal chicken suits.
Okay.
It's like, that's like bad. You don't steal people's chicken suits. And so I'm just like, this is crazy. And then Pen came in, and then there was like Gwen confronted her, and I was like, Penn crumbled. It was like, oh my God, I didn't know you wanted it back. Just all these like easy, transparent lies. But she's like, yeah, I'll get you your chicken soup by tomorrow. So I'm like, okay. So I didn't have to go to HR, but I'm like trying to figure out what you think this means, because I'm also thinking maybe Penn is like work sister, and I had in the family there was
exactly where my mind was going.
a minor pseudo theft. So I'm just like, what's going on here? And I need Carl's not here. Carl's not with us anymore.
No,
So
but I
we
think
only
I
have
could
Nepali.
channel him.
Okay.
You know, they say that when you die, little pieces of you go into other people. So, oh God, I have so many thoughts. It feels crystal clear to me what this is and why it's there.
Okay. What does it mean for
So-
me? Actionable. How do I? Because dreams are supposed to be like
Yeah.
things you haven't processed yet.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the cast first. Because I think it's always interesting when work people star in dreams, because I think it can represent oftentimes anxiety, because work is a source of anxiety for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Or it can represent familiarity and trust, because I think while work people are work people, they are also often the people that you actually end up spending the most hours with in your life, because you're working that's like the largest portion of one activity in your life.
Yeah.
So I think the fact that your dream features two people that you interact with regularly and that you have a lot of positive interactions with in real life is kind of starting it off with your psyche exploring your relationship with people and maybe trust
Oh, trust.
with people that you trust and that you like and that you interact with a lot.
Yeah.
So I think we're starting off already with an exploration of you trying to make sense of your relationship with people.
Whoa. Okay. That is
And
true. I don't know how to be friends with people. Good point.
interesting.
That's
Okay.
exactly what you're going with. Yep.
I'm not sure you picked up the object that I put down, but you picked something up, and that's what's important.
That's what's important. Discipline.
I think that the chicken suit is important here.
Why was it chicken? I don't eat chicken.
I think there's significance in it being something ridiculous, because I think the takeaway, it's not about the chicken suit. You know, if it was something of value or something that made sense, like if it was like her grandmother's locket or something.
Oh my gosh.
There would have been a very clear way to feel about the situation.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been harder for you to accept Penn's response, because it would have been like, even if this was a misunderstanding, obviously Gwen wants her grandmother's locket back.
Yes.
But in this case, it's a chicken suit. So there's not a clear answer.
Chicken suits. Maybe it's because to me it's like, that's cool. Like if someone stole my Halloween Batman onesie, it's not about the cost. Like, whoa, my Batman onesie. It's like, why do you even want my Batman onesie? So maybe that's it. It's like, why do you want something that's so esoteric?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I think the chicken suit represents blurred lines of like when there's not a clear right or wrong.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a crime with no meaning.
Oh, almost like the love of the game.
Yeah.
It's like when rich people are like shoplifting.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's what the chicken suit represents. And
it's late game capitalism.
Yes. That's exactly what I was saying.
Suburban life. Yeah. I'm picking up a lot.
And
Wow.
then the complication of your relationship with Gwen and Penn.
Because I don't really have a relationship with Gwen too much. Like, really friendly,
Right.
awesome, but I don't really talk to her much.
But I think she might represent your morality. Like you
Whoa.
wanting to stand by people, do the right thing. You're not going to
Yes.
take someone's side just because you're friends with them. If a friend of
No.
yours does something that you think is objectively wrong, you'll either call them out for it or you're not going to be friends with them anymore.
You're right. I'm very conditional.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say it's conditional. I think you stand by your morals.
Yeah.
And in this scenario, there's a lot of people who
Okay.
who would blindly take Penn's side
yeah.
because their values put friendship at the top.
Mhm.
And it's blind friendship in a way. It's like the unconditional, and
Yeah.
I don't say that in a good way necessarily. Like
Yeah.
almost like there are no standards Like,
Yeah.
I know you're lying and I'm going to back you up, I guess.
Yeah, like when Penn was that's what I was saying at the start. Penn was my ride or die because she doesn't steal chicken suits. You know, where it's like when Penn was like, yeah, as a teenager I believed in mermaids. I'm like, I'll watch a documentary. Like I'm down. I did. And I learned all about aquatic ape theory. Crazy stuff.
Whoa.
We started in the cradle, which is the forest, and we moved into the oceans, which was where we grew. But I don't know. Why do we have partially webbed fingers? Let's move on. But back to Penn and Gwen. Okay, so yeah, so that's what it was. It was this reflection of, I guess conditional isn't the right word. It's more that I don't have unconditional relationships.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Which isn't a bad thing. I think your relationships are really driven by morals and values.
Yeah.
And in alignment with your morals and values.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that the dynamic here is that it's somebody, I think you had two options. You could have been like, Gwen, you're crazy. Penn would never do that.
Yeah.
Or you could be like, well, I don't want to throw Gwen under the bus. If Penn actually did this,
Mm-hmm.
your actions in the dream aligned with your actions in real life if you were to find yourself in that scenario.
Well, thankfully, it resolved itself due to Penn crumbling in the moment. But I think I would have been like, I have to talk to you, Penn. This ain't cool.
So maybe that's what your dream represents, because you did say you have encountered a parallel situation in real life. So I think maybe this dream might be your subconscious wishing that people would take accountability for their actions in real life.
Yeah. Because I guess, yeah, it is also hilarious. Like, Penn isn't like that, but just the audacity to steal someone's chicken suit.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. That's just like,
Right.
love of the game.
Yeah.
You
And
love it.
I think dreams also sometimes illustrate for us our deepest fears
Mm-hmm.
and the things, like, it's almost like sometimes our subconscious trying to anticipate the worst case scenario before it happens. So maybe this is your subconscious being like, you never know when someone's gonna not be the person that you thought they were.
Mm. Yeah.
I think that's what, if your dream was a movie, that's what I would have walked away with. If it was like a short film,
Yeah.
it would have been like, you never know who's gonna steal a chicken suit.
Like a black and white, like French film that's just,
Exactly.
yeah, silent.
Exactly.
There's just walls of text. Wow.
Exactly.
We should, if we ever get the budget to, we should recreate this chicken suit theft.
Yeah, I think we have to.
It could be like a one-room play.
Yeah. Oh, that would be good.
You could even do it. You could do like, those one person, like one woman plays.
Oh, and
You
I'd
would-
be all three characters.
you would nail that.
Penn, and Gwen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
It would be so good.
You just have a fake beard. Just,
Yeah.
hey, that's not your chicken suit.
Yeah.
That's how I view myself in theater.
That's a pretty
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's what you are like in real life.
That's really revelatory. That was great. Because, there's like a lot, like I've had weird dreams before where I can Google, like, what is the significance of like a bloody idol? It's like, okay, here's all you can't Google what's the significance of a chicken suit in a dream.
No.
That there's not much out there. And I don't want to change my algorithm to like think less of me. Because I think that's what.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that these days.
Yeah. Like I have a thick skin, but I'm close with the algo. And if they started to be like, really, dude? Chicken suit? It's like I couldn't handle that. It'd break me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, besides that, other things in my life. Let's see. So for work, we have to sometimes we can go to like field work or invade people's basements to get like measurements. And my work has been trying to get me to get boots since May or June.
Okay.
They paid for it too. And I'm like, you think I'm going to get my feet fitted at a store off hours? So I missed the fiscal year. We waited. And so by August, they're still like, you know, a point where I'm just like, hey, how's it going? Gregory, pseudonym. And he was like, good, even better if you had boots. And I'm like, okay, heard, chef. And so I finally ordered them. I wanted vegan boots. Nowhere in the States really had good vegan boots that like steel toe or reinforced toe. So I'm like, dang it, there's only one in Canada. I'm trying to purchase it.
God.
They don't ship to the US anymore. I don't know if it's because like tariffs or what.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. I found another site that somehow ships those same shoes to me. And I'm like, you're drop shipping and I'm not paying for it. So I'll pay the $30 shipping, whatever. So I ordered from them. My boots got held up at customs. I'm like, are you serious? So for
Oh,
like
no.
a whole week in the Canadian border, they're just like checking my boots,
Your vegan boots.
my vegan boots,
vegan steel-toed boots.
to see if, I don't know, if there's like some like heroin in the lining or something. I don't know. I don't know why. And then Penn, she was like, oh yeah, I've been ordering like shampoo and conditioner from Canada because it's my favorite brand. Goes perfectly. And I'm like, what? There's liquids in there. That could be, you can't bring that on a plane. But for me, somehow like the boots are getting stuck. And so
It's because those steel toes aren't showing up on the X-ray.
absolutely not. So yeah, I've been waiting for 2 weeks for these boots, but
Sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna look cute in them though when I get them. I'll
Yeah,
take a
they
picture.
better fit after all that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like, I'll get a good pic where just wearing jeans, boots, tucked in engineering shirt, backwards cap. It'll look nice.
You're turning into a frat bro.
I mean, for the time I go out, yeah, because that's what all the construction people wear, and so I think it would be hilarious if I just rolled up, just the biggest dork, trying to like fit in, like one of me, one of them.
Oh my god. I think it's not only have you been waiting 2 weeks for these boots, but everybody else in your office has been waiting like a year and a half for these boots.
Yeah, because in spring they were like, oh yeah, the old guy, last person, he was old too, but he was like, yeah, he used to go into people's houses and measure their like sewer pipes. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm not built for outdoors, especially in winter, you know? So I'm like, oh God.
You need a good construction jacket, like a nice, like
That's what I'm
heavy
saying.
duty Carhartt jacket or something.
Everyone else there has town of where we are,
Mhm.
hoodies, jackets, vests. All they gave me was like, when I was hired, they just gave me a women's size large shirt. And we can, if we want, put that picture up if you would like to insert it. I can text it to you. Because I'll describe it to you and you can maybe see it. Maybe it'll be on screen right now.
Okay, yeah,
Like-
give us the accessibility audio description, visual
So
description.
first off, it's blue. And my boss was like, oh yeah, what size are you? I'm like, large. He looks at me and goes, nuh-uh. But he didn't say that. But he's paused for a second. But he was like, okay, chef, that's what they ordered, you know? It's not my job to police someone's order. So anyway, but so it's
He made that face because he was. What he didn't tell you was that they only had women's sizes.
maybe. And so I'm just like, yeah, like I said, I've been working out, you know, so I'm like, all right, we're back to like looking like we're not in the area where it's like, okay, you fit in the large, but should you? You know, it's like you're a large now.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Put this shirt on. It's tight on the bust. And I'm just like, what? And it's like 7 a.m, preparing for work, and I'm like starting to spiral. Am I not a large anymore? Look, I know I had a few beers at the concert. But like, come on, am I that bloated? And I'm like, it's not fitting. And so I have this shirt on, and like only the middle button is done. And so the bottom button is bulging out. And it's just like, I'm like, oh my God. So I took a picture, and then I checked, and it was like petite slim, you know, or whatever French stuff it was. And I'm like, really? I'm like, he either messed up or he wants to see me in a women's large. But it's also good because you can see my progress. I was looking B cups. Like, this wasn't bad.
That's so funny.
yeah,
It's also funny because if it was a women's shirt, that's not the area it should have been tight in.
No,
'Cause
but
Women's large, believe me, that area should be
yeah,
ready to handle whatever's there.
it wasn't. Because when I showed one of my friends that, and he was like, it looks like you photoshopped your face onto a woman's body. And I'm like,
And you were like, this is just my actual body.
yeah. And you know what? I'm secure enough in my masculinity to where I can say, hell yeah, that's awesome. Because that's one of those things, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes you'll see it in, like, for me, it's like with trans people. So I'm like, what the hell? You're hot as a woman and a guy? That's
Okay.
not fair.
Okay.
And now, so I'm like, I'm starting to get a little taste of that. Where I'm like,
Okay.
neck down, rockin' bod. So I'm just like, not bad. You know?
I
Like,
love it.
maybe I'd do well in prison. I don't know. Like, it was a good bus.
You could cater to, right.
Yeah,
a lot
although
of groups.
maybe I do too well, but that's a different conversation. That's the Patreon exclusive.
Right.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, wow. But I was just, yeah, for those few moments, I was spiraling. But bringing it back, they should give me a vest or a hoodie, something. Keep me warm in those cold.
You gotta ask for what you want, Riaz.
You're right.
Manifest it by literally asking somebody to give it to you.
That is true. About a year ago, I asked for 2 monitors instead of a 40-inch TV that just is awful. I have
40-inch TV.
not a
Is your
monitor, it's a TV. And it's like, it's so slow. And I had to like downscale it from 4K. It's 4K as well. Cheap 4K. Sorry, my boss. It's 4K, downscaled it to 1080p. When Penn looks at it, she's like, oh my God, my eyes. But I'm like, it moves at 60 frames per second now. So I'm not mad, but
oh my God,
it's rough. But and then at home, yeah, it's rough dialing into that and screen sharing. But
that's so funny.
yeah, so
They didn't give it to you.
oh, they said yeah, absolutely, we can get that for you. Nothing from the last year, but
But you
You
didn't follow
me.
up, I bet, one
Yeah.
single time.
but now I'm off probation, so I can be a diva. You know,
Good.
yeah,
Yeah, you got the body for it.
rockin' bod. Yeah, one time I was like, I asked a coworker. We kind of sometimes banter, and I would say ridiculous things, and I'll be like, "Yeah, how many times would I have to walk around a construction site to get catcalled?" And he was like, "What?" He's like, "Well, actually, you might actually have some success." And I'm like I said, secure enough in my masculinity to where I'm like, "Sweet, I'll take it." Like that's a compliment if you look at it from the right way.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So
Oh, man. Well, that actually leads perfectly into the segment I wanted to bring today,
yes.
which is called Tilted. And it's about, would these scenarios make you mad?
Ooh. Okay. Yes.
And I think what you just described is an interesting one, because for a lot of people, getting told that they look significantly like the other sex would make them tilted, and you just rolled with it, and that's a beautiful thing.
But it's like I was also like at the precipice of it. Like there's a Rubicon to cross, and I was like, do I get a little miffed from this, or do I say no? That's like that looks good, you know, in some way.
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling really inspired by your chicken suit dream.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's start basic. If you had a chicken suit and you lent it to someone and they didn't give it back to you, would you be tilted?
I would give them the benefit of the doubt by saying, "Hey, how's it going? Just haven't seen my chicken suit in a year. Like, or hey, Halloween's coming up. Are you still going to use that chicken suit? Because I'd love to cluck." You know what I'm saying? So if
and they're
said,
just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know where it is."
tilted, they get recategorized because I'm just like, my object wasn't important enough to you, because it's like,
Yeah.
it's not about my perception of the value. Let's just say if roles are reversed. If someone gave me a chicken suit and it's low quality and it sucks, it's not my perception of the suit or my value of the suit. It's that someone dear to me gave me the suit, and that's their prized possession. And to me, it's always like campground rules. Leave it as good, if not better, than when you got there.
Yeah.
So if they didn't respect that, or if they gave it back to me, and it had some wear and tear, it's like, whatever, I get it. It happens. But if they just forgot, if they didn't give it back, then you're getting recategorized. Demoted.
1000%.
Yeah.
What if it was the opposite and someone left a chicken suit on your desk at work?
I would ask about it.
Nobody has any information for you. They're all like, yeah, I don't know how that got there.
So would it be tilted?
Yeah.
That someone left it there?
Yeah.
I would be seen. I would feel seen.
Okay.
Someone finally gets me.
Okay.
I can't wait for Halloween week.
Yeah.
It's Batman Wednesday on Monday, Chicken Suit Tuesday. Wednesday?
Chicken Suit Tuesday.
Yeah. Wednesday, I don't know, but we'll see. Could be
Yeah.
a sexy squirrel shirt. That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be motivating to you, wouldn't it upset you?
Oh, 100%. I mean, that's just a gift. It's
Yeah.
like, no matter what, if you get a gift, say thank you and smile.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Exactly.
Just accept the horse.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You're like a feudal landlord. You own, you reign over a territory of about 1,000 citizens, working class.
Okay.
They're starting to uprise, right? They don't like the way you run things. You think it's best for them. And then a neighboring county comes on over and takes care of your people. Their allegiance starts to sway, but they're happier. It's less work for you. How do you feel as this feudal landlord that, looks at all these, people in the impoverished class? Are you upset that someone came in to your territory to manage your people, even though it helps them and you're better off for it?
Was I like really not doing a good job to begin with?
Yeah, you thought you were taking care of their needs, but you weren't really listening.
Okay.
Maybe there's just some disconnect. You're just polishing your samurai suits,
right?
And armor, and they're like, the land has blight. We need help. We can't just keep growing corn. We need to expand our crops and harvests.
And I'm like, well, here's more corn for you to plant.
Yeah, it's like, what's wrong with corn? You can make high fructose corn syrup, corn tortillas.
Right. You can create ethanol to fuel your golf carts.
Yeah, golf carts. If
you had them, you poor people.
Your rickshaws, your horse-pulled wagons, everything.
Exactly. And after this mysterious benefactor comes in, am I still
How do you feel about
receiving my tithe? Like,
yes,
okay.
Everything's going as normal, but are you upset?
But tilted.
100%.
Because I get jealous so easily. And I would be like, I was watching over you this whole time.
You ungrateful swines.
And you just... Okay, like, here's the thing. Realistically, I would be doing a great job.
Sure.
All right? There's no scenario in which my people are not thrilled.
But you have to... The shareholders...
But in this scenario, if I wasn't doing a great job, then I would also definitely be the type of person that would get tilted.
Yeah.
Because I'd just be like, be grateful for what you had. I wasn't sending you guys off to war. You were just planting corn. Was that really that bad?
Yeah. We're like, we don't have roofs. It's like, put your husks.
Yeah.
Your corn husks as roofs. Come on. Get creative.
Right. Exactly. Learn to thatch.
We're all having fun.
Corn husks.
Yeah.
I'm helping you with your creativity, and you have no appreciation for it.
Yeah. Husk cut? That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Like, if that other person was in charge, you guys might, have roofs, but you'd be at war because they wouldn't be able to do what I do, So, yeah, absolutely tilted.
Tilted. Okay.
For sure.
Tilted.
Yeah.
There's like a giant stamp.
Yes, that's what I was picturing.
Really?
Yeah, like in GTA when you the wasted.
Wasted.
You said wanted.
I haven't played GTA 5. I'm out of the loop.
Oh, that would be the meter in for my resiliency. Like, the more crimes you commit in GTA, like the stars go up.
Mm-hmm.
This would be like my crash out scale.
Yeah.
You could have like a meter going at all times.
Yeah.
And like that first episode, the further through the episode, the more stars were showing up.
Yeah.
I was getting closer and closer to a crash out. The helicopters were circling. Yeah. They were throwing the spikes out on the road.
Yeah, the helicopters in your Shogun-esque your tower.
Yeah, exactly. I have one more for you.
Okay.
You do something for somebody.
Yeah.
Let's try to make it more tangible.
I do that, though.
You saved somebody. Right? Like, Let's say you pulled someone out of like a ditch or something.
Yes.
And it winded you. So you pulled him out of the ditch.
Yeah.
And then you go sit off on the sidelines because you need a second. And now there's a crowd gathering. You just saved a man's life. You just need a second to breathe. So you step away. And then someone else, a doctor or something, goes over to the man and starts taking care of him, basically.
Okay.
And by that point, the media reporters are coming out and people are really gathering.
Yeah.
Long story short, by the end of the day, that doctor is the one who gets the credit for saving the man.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of like get separated, like he's getting shuttled off to the hospital. Like you don't see the man again.
Yeah.
But you could kind of find him. Like the next day you see his information in the paper. Like you know who he is. But this other guy is getting the credit.
Yeah.
publicly.
Hmm.
Like at work the next day, everyone's like, "Oh, Riaz, did you hear about that guy who saved the guy in the ditch?"
Oh, he's so handsome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you tilted? And also, sidebar question, would you correct people?
I'm not tilted. I mean, I could see it as a missed opportunity if I want to get into politics or something,
Yeah.
community building. Like, wow, he pulled this man out of a ditch.
Mm-hmm.
Was this the ditch goer? Was he or she? Were they like conscious? Like, could they recognize me? Could they be like, "Thank you, hot doctor," but unkempt beard guy, he also pulled me out.
That's a good question. Let's say they were like pretty much not conscious. So like they couldn't independently rectify this. It would kind of fall back on you.
Yeah. So yeah, as the scenario as it was then, I would just be happy to have helped someone, I think.
Really?
You know, it's the act. Yeah, it's like, I guess it goes into a deeper philosophical thing where it's like, do you do good things just to be seen doing good things? You know? And so it's like, the answer should be no, you just do good things to do good things. You know? And so it's like, that's where I'd want to come from, where it's like someone was in trouble and I had to help them. There was no option, you know? It's like, it doesn't matter. You know, someone's crying for help. You go help, you know, even if it's unbecoming of you, you know? So yeah, I don't think I'd be tilted. It would be a little like miffed, but not like real miffed. It would really just be like,
What do you think about it every night when you go to sleep?
no, I'd forget about it probably.
I would think about it every night. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Like, I could have had a key to the city. Like, what?
Would you correct people at work?
I wouldn't correct them. But I'd be like, I might be like, I don't know, because I don't like to one up either. And sometimes I do by accident. But I'm just so excited.
I don't see you as that type of person.
Oh, it's just like sometimes people will say something that'll remind me of my story similar to that. And
Yeah.
I want to build off what they're saying, but then I might be like, well, if my story was better, it's like, I don't want to.
I know a lot of people who are one-uppers who I don't even think a lot of them are doing it intentionally, but it's like a bad one-upper. I don't think you're a one-upper. I think your story is really just they're just building off of the storyteller.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my sidebar. You were saying you wouldn't correct people, but with storytelling, sometimes you accidentally one-up.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was actually like there and it was like super scary. The person was in the ditch and like I would tell my version, but I would just be like, here's what happened for me, but not like
Casually slip in the fact that you were the one who pulled them out.
maybe. Yeah, it's like I tried to help and stuff or whatever. Like, I feel like I might downplay it, but I wouldn't want to like, is it about me? You know, that's like,
Yeah, you just saved a man.
but is it about me or the person in trouble? You know, to me, it's like about them. Like someone got into a sticky situation and like they needed help. I'm glad they got help. Like that's really what it is, you know?
Mm-hmm. You're a very moral, righteous person.
We'll have to see, because maybe in the moment we'll be like, it should have been me. It should have been me on TV.
Yeah.
What the hell, Mom? You gotta
Every
believe
night
me.
your parents would have to listen to you
Like-
ranting about this thing.
Okay, I guess you pulled them out.
Yeah.
It wasn't the hot, strong doctor. It's like, okay.
I would totally be the one writing to the media and being like, you got this wrong.
Yeah.
We'd set up a TikTok called Justice for Riaz.
GoFundMe, everything. I could probably get a local news station that pulls in like 5 concurrent viewers to just like.
That's all it takes these days.
Let's do a little boots in the
Magical
ground
amazing.
action. Just, what was it like, Riaz? I'm just crazy. Just no full sentences.
Sweet. Thanks for listening to today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, follow us on TikTok or Instagram. Stay tuned for our next episode, which hopefully will come out next month. Life is happening. There's months where we are recording and there's months where we're not, but I have a good feeling about this next run.
Really?
And this hiatus was the shortest hiatus we've taken so far.
Oh yeah,
So
100%.
there's a win
Legitimate reasons. Scheduling issues, just, touring, book signings, meet and greets. It's difficult.
So true.
Yeah.
It was us attending all of those things
Yes.
as guests, but yes, exactly.
Yeah, for C-tier authors, just traveling to the West Coast really just, it makes us feel alive.
Concerts, Actually, a couple times it was concerts
Yeah.
we had to cancel for. So
Absolutely.
good things. But thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you hopefully next month.
And remember, trust the Lord, drive a Ford. What?
Where did you hear that?
I don't know. 3 years ago, and I just loved that.
Oh my God, that's a. This is not sponsored by Ford.
No,
Guys, are you allowed
yet.
to say that?